I know it's an unusual experience, but we felt like the most respected and powerful people in the room at that moment, especially because considering that we were nude and we weren't having an intimate scene.
Hi, I'm Alex DeLerma, and this is the Cinema Gym. The Cinema Gym is all about helping you transition from the stage to the screen. We haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
I see you. I get to see you on Nosferatu, but you don't get to see me. So it's great to have you. Thank you. Yeah, one of the topics I thought we could help actors with that maybe have thought about nudity in cinema. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of questions about that. It's kind of a crazy thing. You meet this stranger, and you're introduced to the stranger, and maybe they say, "Hey, this is your husband or wife or whatever," and it's the first scene of this long movie. You know what? Jump in bed. Yeah.
Well, I think also, too, a lot of making actors feel comfortable is a lot of the responsibility of production.
Yes.
And I think to anybody watching who wants to be in production as a showrunner or anything, it really is director, producer, anything. You really do have to be, if you want the best performance out of your performers, you have to be sympathetic to any type of discomfort that might be happening, or really go out of your ways. And I think that's what the big push has been to call for. It really is the responsibility of production to get intimacy choreographers or to talk about it with the actors. I remember, to be honest, my first experience on TV was a show for this network, and there was an intimate scene. That was the first time I had to be nude on camera, and it was a fantastic experience. I felt like it was me and one of my co-stars, and I know it's an unusual experience, but we felt like the most respected and powerful people in the room at that moment, especially because considering that we were nude and we weren't having an intimate scene. Actually, even though I was hired at that rate because of Nudity, there was a contract, everything was already in place. When we got to it at that moment, the director pulled me inside and said, "Hey, if you're not interested in doing this, we don't have to. We can cut around this. I'm not interested in putting you. I have zero interest." He said, quote, "I have zero interest in putting anything on camera that makes you feel uncomfortable."
Wow.
And and everything was already decided.
Wow.
And just the fact that he, great guy, great director, he's doing very well for himself.
Yeah.
But just the fact that he really gave me that option.
Yeah.
I took it and I said, "Yeah, you're right. I don't want to be naked right now." And he said, "Fine, you don't have to do it." And then I went back and I said, "Actually, I don't mind."
That's great.
And it really it's really the responsibility of the production to make the actors feel powerful and empowered. And
And when you did, because I understandably so for a lot of people, they don't want to do nudity. I understand that.
Sure.
I was terrified of it. The first time I did it, I had an acting breakthrough. And when I got done with it, it helped my acting because I had faced my worst fear in acting. You know?
There's something to be said about conquering your fear no matter what it is.
Yeah.
If someone was afraid to run 4 miles, I would say run 4 miles, and that makes you a better actor. Whatever it is, whatever fear you have, conquer it, and that will make you a better performer because that'll make you a more vulnerable person.
Yep. Absolutely.
But no, I've seen a lot of I've seen some, I'm like, ooh, boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's horror stories.
Yeah. I one time had an audition where they were like, "You have to come in naked." I was like,
What?
It was for a non-union, obviously. I was like, "That's not a real thing." Who was responding to this breakdown?
Was this some guy's apartment
Oh,
in
no,
Sherman
excuse
Oaks?
me. Let's rewind. I one time saw an acting breakdown for an audition where the audition is you have to come in naked. I just saw it on Actors Breakdown. I did not go into this audition.
Yeah.
But I was just looking at it like, who is responding to this audition and why haven't they been flagged already for posting that requirement?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Crazy. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I'll see you in the gym.
You will.
Nude scenes should be choreographed with specific blocking. A legitimate project welcomes the actors' opinions in order to create a comfortable shooting atmosphere.
Thanks for visiting the Cinema Gym. If these videos are helping you and you want to see some more, please like, subscribe, comment. Let's keep this thing going. If you're interested in classes, seminars, or private coaching, you can visit the website. Hope to see you in the gym soon.
TheCinemaGym.com for virtual one-on-one coaching for camera.